Evening, everyone. Evening. Good evening. Looks like you're all full and enjoying some wonderful island cuisine this evening. Thank you for coming out to help the Black Village Voice celebrate and lift up Black business. This evening we've welcomed you and glad that you all came to IRIE Island Cuisine. I'm going to introduce our chairman, the chairman of the Black Village Voice. His name is James Green. If you'll come up, James. Say hello.
How's everybody doing this evening?
Good.
I'd like to thank you for coming out and supporting our Black businesses. This is one of two restaurants that I know of here on Clematis. The other is Cafe Suites. And we did a cash mob there just a few months ago. And it was very successful. So thank you for coming out tonight. I just want to give you a very brief summary of who we are and what it is that we do. We are a non-partisan political action committee. We don't really care if you're a Republican or a Democrat. We have both sitting on the boards. What we care about is what your plan is to address some of the economic disparities that currently exist in our community. We are of a firm belief that we are part of one body, and that if you allow one part of your body to suffer, then it could affect the rest of your body. And so we want to do what we can to allocate resources and time and strategies to making sure that that part of your body is taken care of so that the rest of your body won't be affected. And such is the case with our society. We've noticed that there are some really egregious disparities that currently exist with some of our municipalities, with the school district, and we know that there is something going on behind the scenes, but we're really just not sure about what it is. And so what we want to do is do what we can to bring the community to those elected officials and to those community leaders that are working to address these disparities, heighten the awareness, get the community involved, and ask those elected officials and community leaders, what are you going to do to address this? What are you going to do to bring economic opportunities to our Black communities, to our Black businesses, so that they will have the opportunity to be successful, to thrive, to prosper? Because research has shown that when people have the opportunity to succeed, when they have economic prosperity, then you have less crime, you have less education, better education, a higher graduation rate. And so we want to make sure that we continue this conversation and that we push to lessen those disparities as best as we possibly can. So a couple of things that we do. One is what you're participating in right now, is we want to raise the awareness about some of the Black businesses that are currently existing in Palm Beach County. So how many of you guys are here for the first time? Raise your hand. Right? So it's a lot of people. How many of you guys heard about this business before you came here or knew about this business? Raise your hand. Right? So it's just a handful of people. So now that you know about it, we hope that you will come back, that you will, patronize the business. And our expectation is that this business and other businesses will do something to uplift the community. That's all we ask, is that you give back to your community, to uplift the community, to make it a better place. Another thing that we want to do, we're launching a series called Bridging the Economic Divide. So we'll bring out CRA directors, we'll bring out the president from financial institutions, CEOs, we'll bring out our elected officials, we'll bring out some of our small business resources, and we'll talk about what projects are currently going on in our communities. We'll talk about what the disparities are and what is being done to address those disparities. And we'll give community members and businesses an opportunity to go after some of those contracts, to go after some of the business that's occurring as a result of the development that's going on. So the Bridging the Economic Divide is another series. And then finally, we want to make sure that you guys are empowered when you go to the polls and vote. It's not enough to just cast your vote. You need to know who you're voting for. And you need to know where they stand on issues that you care about. And so we host candidates forums, and we invite those elected officials and candidates to come out, and we ask them questions that are related to economic development in our disadvantaged communities, and we see where they stand. And as a result, you're able to go to the polls and make an informed decision, as opposed to just going and casting your vote for a Democrat or Republican or whatever the case may be. So those are basically the components of the Black Village Voice Community Action Committee, Political Action Committee, and we really appreciate you coming out. Before we do that, I want to introduce Darren Stutstill, who's the brainchild for bringing about the cash mobs. I want him to say a couple of words about what inspired him to help contribute to this cause.
First off, I just want to welcome everybody for coming out and thanking everybody for coming out. It's, you know, a lot of time in this society we hear about jobs. And it's so important to us to support our #1 job creator, and that's our small family-owned business. So I just want to thank everybody by your action tonight, by doing. We know we have a lot of things to do on Friday night, but you guys started enough to come out and support the first Friday of the month, this organization. I need your help. I'm the president of this committee, Cash Mob. I have a wonderful committee, but we need your help. We need other businesses out there that you may know of. Please let us know. I'll be circulating tonight along with Mr. Nett, Ms. Mary Lou, and Shalonda, and just let us know what businesses that's out there that we can go to. We want to support our local community. We know that 68 cents of every dollar spent in a small business helps that small business grow. So I just want everybody to continue. Thank you for coming out. I don't know, we was out just walking around downtown. We came in here and we just love the atmosphere. So that's why we're here tonight. And so
business and tell everyone that you know about the love and compassion that the family has for one another and what they put into the business and to the food that we're enjoying this evening. That was very, very heartwarming. So thank you, Orion, for that. I don't know if you've all had an opportunity to see this beautiful artwork over here. We do have an artist in the house this evening. All right. His name is Anthony Burke. Anthony has also come over and been a part of Mixers. He's exhibited his art there, and he's going to also have his art on display tomorrow from 3 to 7 on Tamron at the Heart and Soul Fest. So please come over, please come over tonight and take a look at the artwork and see what it is you'd like to purchase. Please patronize our businesses and also support Anthony tomorrow at the Heart and Soul Fest. It is free and open to the community. The admission is free, parking is free, entertainment is free, but anything you want from a vendor, you have to pay for. So do come with your wallet and do come ready to have a good time. Thank you, Anthony, and please check out Butterfly. What's her name here? Okay. All right, check her out. So enjoy your food, continue to wine and dine, and there's nothing else? Anything else? Okay, thank you.
That's obvious.